Welcome, ladies and gents, to the 2019 Ladies Masters Final, coming to you live from the Imperial Hotel in Blackpool. I'm Lorraine Fivey, and with me tonight in the commentary box is current Ladies World Champion Barbara Taylor.
Good evening.
So we're looking forward to this game. We've got Collette Henriksen from Northern Ireland playing Amy Claire King from South Africa. Just looking to get underway. So Amy to break, Amy winning the lag, coming to the table. Big moment for Amy. I think this is her first major final.
From what I've seen today, she's actually played really well.
I'd rather not talk about that, if you don't mind.
Yes, if anyone's interested, yeah, Loz was one of her victims today.
Yeah, she beat me 5-4 final frame. So
she's had a very good run. I'm just looking through the archives of the Masters, the Ladies Masters, and this is the first time there's been someone representing South Africa or anyone in the Southern Hemisphere. So
very good.
Yeah. So I'm sure everybody's watching back home and cheering her on.
So she's been down in pretty much every one of her games today as Amy, and she's come back and made it through to the final. It's, for people that believe in fate, it would be like her name's already on the trophy. Just meant to be.
Who she played today? Let's see. Well, she played you in the first round, didn't she?
32 she played me in.
And then she played Karen Winter.
From Australia, yeah.
From Australia.
She beat Karen 5-1.
Yeah, she did.
So Amy takes reds there.
Yeah, 5-4 with Leanne Pearce.
Again, she was down in that match. Amy was she was behind, I think, 4-2 in that one.
She was 4-2 down against
Again,
you, wasn't
4-2. She was 4-2 down against me. Yeah, got it back to a final frame to side her.
Very solid player. She's been playing, representing South Africa for many years, hasn't she?
Yeah, very gritty and sort of dogged performance today, I'd say.
Collette, on the other hand, has seemed to, her results have
I think
been...
she's dropped a frame, maybe 3 now.
5-0, 5-1, 5-2. She beat Jo Coe in the quarterfinals 5-2, and then Kat Jones from England 6-2 in the semis.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, Collette, she's a previous winner. Yeah, 2014.
A lot of experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of experience. As Amy's looking to pick her route around the table. She's got that difficult board in the cluster of yellows. It's just how she gets on it.
30 seconds.
That's a nice plan. And the black still goes as well. It's always a bonus.
There's a bit of work to do.
A lot of work to do, I think. So it's all going to come down to that red in the middle of the yellows, I think. And she was getting into these positions against me early doors and was sort of would pot a couple and then run for cover.
I think, but if there ever was a time, I mean, now would possibly be the time to cover this corner pocket and be a bit patient. But then,
wait to develop the
first frame, you're also trying to stamp a bit of authority and set your stall out for the match. So
you would know about that. 2018 WC, our local toilet.
That's all I've been called all year, toilet.
It's not a great nickname as they go, is it? For a world champ, where's the respect?
No.
That's a good shot. That's a nice
great
shot. That's a nice shot to play on that.
That's a great shot. Again, this one needs to be, when I say a delicate shot, she needs to be holding for that one in the middle to be playing it with right hand side to get back
I don't know
out.
if she can.
You don't think so?
I think the angle she's got on this.
I think she can drop this up the top and still
I think
leave
she'll
herself.
I think she'll run too high. She doesn't want to be stuck behind the yellow. I don't know that she's got enough angle
30 seconds.
to be able to play this and get the angle on the middle.
She's missed it. Was unlucky. I think that again, two mines.
Yeah, a
do
bit
you,
caught between.
Do you drill it through?
Good chance for Collette now, I think.
Yeah. Again,
These are the type of things Collette would be taking out ordinarily, I think.
but because of the way they're bunched, it's that first frame. There's quite a few delicate little shots, delicate little touches needed.
Yeah, they all clear each other.
Yeah.
I think is the important thing for Collette. Just needs to pick a route. I think this is the easy clear-cut chance that she's been waiting for Amy to make a mistake. Just got to mind her work, pick her spots. That should be a routine finish. If there is such a thing in a world final.
That's it, isn't it? I don't think there is. But as always, we win every time when we're sat here.
Never missed a ball.
No.
Still never missed from here.
30 seconds.
Yeah, take this one to the middle and take the one by the black. Ooh, I think she's a little bit short on that one.
She'd have liked it a bit further.
Yeah, a bit further on would have been nicer. Just got a little bit difficult now. Just running a little bit further with each shot now, position.
Because again, I think that it's not a full pocket, but it does go to the middle.
I think she can play to the right middle, the sort of lower red of the two.
And then
Sorry,
left middle,
Yeah.
and then black in the
yellows, yeah. She sort of stuns it and leaves the white pretty much where that is. Again, she's going to be running into the yellow, I think. Trusting a little bit to luck. Yeah.
Again, you're concentrating on two things, the pot and the contact.
Yeah. It was always a difficult one when she started to run out of position there. I think she sort of lost it with that bad position. Getting on the yellow too low, the one next to the black. So a good chance now for Amy. Drop the red to the middle, the one over the top left. Red to the middle, black to the bottom left. Easy. Never missed.
Maybe the start she was hoping for.
She might find it a bit awkward. I don't know if she's been ahead at any point in any match apart from when she's won.
She won one game 5-1.
Oh, okay, yeah, Karen Winter, I guess, yeah. Other than that. Just push the white through, drop this nicely onto the black to the bottom left. Just looking where she wants to leave the white ball.
Cued that a bit too well.
Bit too
actually.
well, yeah.
But
A
she's
little
still
bit of
fine.
adrenaline, maybe.
Yeah, she's still okay.
She's on it. You'd expect her to get this. Relatively simple 8 now. And there it is.
Yeah.
Good start there for Amy. To see some of Amy's teammates there, in the front row,
Yeah.
supporting their teammate. We've got teams here from all week, from all around the world. Teams from Australia, South Africa, Morocco in the men's, and I think the under 23s, France, Portugal.
Reunion Islands, are they here?
I think they've got a single representative.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've got a team this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nice to see with the opening ceremony this afternoon. So we've got to see everyone walking out in their full dress, getting ready for the
Yeah.
week's activities.
Everyone's excited, yep.
Matt, the referee there, gets the balls ready for Collette. See how our break goes.
Oh, she's lost the white.
White's gone.
That's a big break.
I don't think she got kicked in there. I think that was just straight in.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but I've been struggling with my break this week. It's the temperature or the...
I just break like a girl.
That's true. Like a hairdresser.
That's me. I need to go to the gym.
So Amy comes to the table looking to extend the lead. What's your choice, reds or yellows at this point?
I think it'd have to be reds for me. I think.
Yeah. I think the red to the left near the cushion still cuts in the middle.
Yeah.
Drops in. So all about holding yourself together now for this. Plan your route. Should be off to a great start. 2-0 in the race to 6. Try and get my maths right this year.
Yeah.
After last year's disasters.
Well, knowing me.
I do know my numbers, I do promise.
You got a master's degree in it, haven't you?
No, not maths. I have a legal brain, I have a law degree. That's me. All about the words.
She's okay, but actually,
That's
she's
turned out nice.
Yeah,
That's-
she can take that red
It was
to
a different route than I would have taken there, I think.
but I don't think she was trying for that. I don't
I think
believe.
she's just overhit
I
that.
think she
was
thought-
trying for the red to the,
Yeah,
the top one, clear the area.
her reaction was
Yeah.
it was overhit, but it's actually probably going to work out massively.
Turn out nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice. One good shot now. Get a good position.
I think she's got the angle to just drop. She doesn't have to do anything. I think it runs
You're
down
looking to
anyway.
just take the red into the middle next.
Yeah. Top.
Middle, top, bottom, middle.
Yes, perfect.
Maybe a little bit hampered queue in there.
I think she's going to be fine. I think it looks a lot tighter than it actually is.
If she can take this out, this will be a dream start for Amy. her break to come. She was breaking well against me today.
Mm.
Her break was working most of the time. She was getting a ball and she was in control of a lot of frames.
I think that's the killer for most people when is the
The
break.
break's massive, isn't it? It's
If
huge in this
if you're
game.
constantly on the weaker suit
Yeah,
from the start,
you're always battling.
you're
Yeah,
always
up against it.
Yeah, that's why.
Floats
Good
that in
shot.
nice.
Doesn't even have to do anything with this really.
Just stun it. Just leave it where it is, really.
Mhm.
The white where the red is. Black
Maybe
goes to the middle.
Maybe come back an inch or two, but again, it doesn't really matter either way. She's got options. That's perfect.
Perfect.
She does look like she's queuing very well.
She looks a lot more confident than she did this morning.
But again, you work your way
She's
into
worked
the
her way
tournament.
into the tournament, yeah, that's exactly what she's done. See the trophies there in the background, waiting for the winners and the runner-up. Looking very nice.
They do look nice, don't they?
We love a trophy.
Is she going to just drop this and put the black in the middle, do you
I
think?
think black to the middle, I think would be my choice. I do prefer a middle bag rather than taking them along. Yeah,
Good
a
shot.
lovely shot that is, nicely controlled. See if she can punish Collette for that bad break. The ultimate punishment, losing the frame.
Mm.
Seconds.
She rolls it in. Dream
Very
start.
nice. Yeah, nice clearance as well. And again, it's all in these situations. It's all about trying to put the pressure on,
Yeah,
because nothing's easy in finals.
most
and
definitely, yeah.
if you can add even more pressure,
She's done everything right there. She
Mm.
did. She picked a route. She minded her work. Nice finish. Into a strong 2-0 lead as well.
the longer you can keep your opponent sat in the chair. I mean, at the moment, Collette will probably be feeling like she hasn't felt like she's got going yet.
Yep.
And the longer it goes on, the harder it becomes. But Colette's got the experience to be sat just saying, "I'll wait. My
Wait
chances
time,
will come."
they'll
yeah,
come.
yeah.
Yeah. Amy chatting with people in the crowd. I think she's looking very relaxed, enjoying her time out there.
I'm King Bride, Lady by 2 frames to 0. Time running.
Let's see, can she compound the misery for Collette? See if this good break's still working.
Mhm.
Ooh, almost kicked a yellow in. She's come up drawing.
I don't think that was the best of context. If you saw the spin that was on the white ball.
Yeah,
Um,
nice chance for Collette. See if she can get that all-important first frame on the board. Thinking reds are the colour if she can find an opening ball. Reds are the nicest set, I think. It's just finding that opening pot.
30 seconds.
Again, though, at this point, you're trying to
Just
get
looking for the
going.
easy one,
You're
aren't you?
trying to
Just
get
looking-
going.
want an
yeah.
easy start to get into the game.
Yeah.
Looks like yellow's the choice.
Yellow ball's in 5.
Can she get into this yellow? She tried to go after it, but made the contact with the red.
I didn't.
Took all the pace out of it.
I wasn't sure whether that was on. I thought she
The
might
angle
have.
was a bit
I thought she
too cute.
might have tried to run up for the yellow that's by the cushion.
Yeah.
If you were able to get on the
that.
cushion, that actually then creates the angle to be able to then screw into them and develop them. I thought that might have been.
Red ball in play.
She's not looking happy, Collette.
You know.
A bit unsettled right now. Amy looks the more calm and relaxed of the two. To play the double to cover the bag. Going for the pot, I think. She's feeling confident? Yeah, that pace is. She was never covering it at that pace.
I think it's difficult to cover it with the way. I don't know.
That might have been a missed opportunity, really. Should have played that a little bit softer.
Mm.
In or over, just give it a chance to pot or sit in the pocket. Would have been my preference.
Second.
She could actually play the thin plant, which would then take her into towards the red that's sitting above the yellow.
Yeah, play that. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's
So
hard
it's
to
a nice,
see.
it's a nice shot if she can get it.
And again, there's no pressure because it's a plant. Because if you don't get it, you will guarantee take the pocket. She played that well.
She got into that well.
Mm.
She could have had a nicer result. To be fair, it could have been a bit more friendly than that.
Mm.
I'll take this yellow to the middle, yellow to the top. Leave yourself an angle, I guess. So Collette taking a look. I think that black passes that red to the bottom right corner there.
Second.
Again, for me, I would have thought she'd have took that to the middle.
I think that
Strange choice.
I think she could have been thinking that she would have been hitting the red, and she would have. It was, although it was thin, I think she thought it would be full ball, and she would be possibly snookered on the one up the top. I think that might have been what was in her head. But on when I saw the different angle, it looked like that wouldn't happen. But initially, I thought,
yeah, maybe that was in her thoughts. But for me, I think drop that to the middle was the easier shot, especially at 2-0 down.
Again, though, obviously very confident.
Amy covers that top pocket, making it a little bit more difficult for Collette now. Whether she's got the possibility of playing it under the red, playing it in off the cushion and the red. A little bit fortunate there for Amy.
30 seconds.
Oh,
That would have been harsh because the double kiss she was not
yeah,
trying
that
to.
was. So good fortune evening itself out. We'll call that 1-1 in in the Luck Stakes. Ooh, that was a bit loose.
I'd like to say she's trying to put the yellow up, but I don't think she was.
I think that, yeah, I think
And
that
I'm
might
s-
have been the first loose shot we've seen from Amy there.
And I'm surprised with the way she's playing, the confidence that she's got. She didn't actually take the ball over the top to get better position on these, because the way she's been playing, she's
Yeah,
more than
fancy her to
capable of
take
taking these
that
out. Yeah, but again, it's what you feel right at the time. Just because you're 2-0 up doesn't mean the nerves have gone or.
Oh no, I was 3-0 up.
Listen, I could be 5-0 up and I'd still be nervous. That's a nice pace shot, that, from Collette.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Experience showing there, I think, from Collette as a measured shot.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, unlike some of us, she's got the pace of the table.
We're here all week. Should be good by Thursday.
Like Friday, I was thinking.
30 seconds.
Just that bread. Will it bring that out?
I think she can put it off the cushion. Ooh. The gap was there. Just miss hit. So, what can Collette do now?
With their wry smile.
Yeah, I think Amy might have got away with a little bit of one there. She's where that yellow's finished in the middle of them reds. She's
And also, I've got a feeling that red
may go under
may
the
well
yellow.
still go underneath the yellow. So she hasn't even got the bags, so to speak, you know. So smile and wave.
30 seconds.
I think you'll see Collette just pushing the yellow in whichever
Into
direction
open play.
she fancies, like possibly over to the left side of the table.
Make a plant maybe for the next shot. It all depends whether that red we were talking about earlier does go under that yellow if she's or if she's got that security. She's not looking at a cheeky flick off the red to take the bottom right pocket, is she?
I think she is. Oh,
Oh, she made contact with the cushions, but it's a legal shot. So Amy taking a look to see if that red passes the yellow.
I think it does.
If we get an overhead shot, we won't be able to see.
Amy's having a good look at that. I think it does, you know.
It does, she's going after it now. It does.
See,
There's a gap there.
But again, I'm surprised though, because
I
I'd be
would
using the one
want
in the
it to-
middle.
Yeah,
to
I'd be wanting to get right behind it, give it every chance.
Oh,
Where's
just
the
as
light?
good.
She was close with that middle bag. It's a good shot. Tap on the table from Collette. She liked it.
Not too much though.
Yeah. No, it's still nice to see the sportsmanship that we've got in the game, even at this level. So, time to go put the kettle on maybe. This could take a while now.
I actually don't think it will, because there's a gap there. It's not over the pocket, and if she takes the ball, the red into the middle, that red down the rail will
If she plays it off the yellow, it'll free the bag.
it will
but
free the pocket up, and she's still in control because she's got the other corner. So
That's why you're the world champ. Just see it differently.
I'm just lucky.
Oh, well, different way, but
Handbrake. Again, if she doesn't have to go all out, what she can do is actually set it up even better. Bump it down, just in front. She'll be snookered on the yellow on the other side.
I think that angle's a bit too cute to snooker her now. I think if she's playing this red to the pocket, the white's going to come off the cushion too far.
But what I mean is that she could bump it to set it up. But
She could set it up, but then that just gives Collette the chance to get a bad yellow out.
I actually think Amy's looking to go game here. Now
She's
she
on
is.
it now.
now
She's on it.
And now she's looking to go game. And again, these sort of shots, there is an element of luck. Yeah, the red's going across, but
I think if she plays this cushion first, cushion yellow, pocket, the red will spring to the other side. If she can play it with quite a bit of pace, because she wants to screw back to pretty much where she is now. Ooh, it sprung out, but she missed the pot. Oh wow.
Oh dear.
There's a slice of luck. Just when Collette needed it, it's all on Amy's side. See Amy there saying sorry. A little comfort to Collette right now. She finds herself in a total snooker. The referee there confirming a total snooker.
That's harsh.
Yeah, she's got one away with one there.
I think Colette's going to have two cushions to sit. Oh no. That's a good shot.
It depends where, again, no luck
just the
as to
bounce,
where it's
yeah.
finished.
I cover cushions well. I cover cushions all the time. It's my favourite shot.
Cushion cover.
Oh yeah.
On table 310, England Mauritius.
It's not a full pocket though.
Scotland,
No, I think she can take the pocket though if she needed to.
Table 5 and 6, Australia, Northern Ireland. Table 7 and 8, France, Morocco.
I'm around to see what she's
Table
leaving.
21, Ireland and Malta.
Take the one to the right hand side, right off the cushion, into the middle of the table. That's where she's looking, I think. She threw her arm through that a little bit. Oh, and again, she's got away with murder. Oh my days. If you Collette now, at this point, I'd be
Smile and wave.
I'd be starting to get a tad emotional at this point
Emotion?
with all the luck that going out the other way.
I'd be having an all-out paddy.
Collette just smiling through it,
Yeah, smile and
hoping
wave.
it's going to change. Not containing safety.
Although she's smiling, she's still in control of this frame though. She's still in control. When I say in control, she's still, they're all still there.
Yeah, she's not got a difficult ball. She's just waiting to get a clear shot to go game herself. Not really had a clear-cut chance really, Collette, apart from that in the first frame where she had the yellows to pick a pattern through and run away with it. Is Amy looking to lay a snooker? Playing
Yeah, I
safe?
think she's running
Running behind it?
Yeah.
It's a good shot. It's a very good shot. Nothing risky. Protecting that 2-0 cushion.
It's not overly difficult for Collette to run off the bottom cushion if need be, but I think
She
if
can clean.
She can see it,
Hit
yeah.
clean.
Again, if she can nestle into that red by the cushion.
Make it difficult for Amy now.
See, sitting tight in there would have been nice.
Put the pressure right back on, but this is where we need the patience in this game. It's where I struggle to be looking for the attacking option by now.
There's nowhere really to hide here. I can't see a real. I'd be tempted to be looking at playing the red up the top and
Just maybe screwing it down.
and pulling down,
Yeah.
and then if you get it, then you got another toughie. But you're not leaving too much. But I don't think there's anywhere to hide really.
Is she running into the black, pushing the black safe maybe?
I think. That's a great shot.
That is a great
It's a
shot.
monster.
Now the cut into the bucket. She was taking these on earlier against me, and she was getting very close all day with these cuts.
Nailing them, yeah.
The cuts were
That is a bit of
very
a.
good. It's thin cut.
That is
It's
a
very
thin
thin,
cut, yeah.
and the white's running. But if she can get that red into that bottom left corner there with that yellow in it, this is playing a double.
I think she's
Safety, just
like
safely bouncing it.
bouncing it like a snooker type.
No.
Again, Collette can just push.
I think
Cut-
Collette can cut the top yellow back.
It depends on whether she wants to be going all out or just making sure. I think at this point, Collette
She
needs
needs
to
to
make
make something happen. I think
I think
personally,
she just needs to make sure and be patient. Don't try and force it. You know.
that's why you've got world title. I don't.
Well, it's
All out, go for it. You're cutting this back, I think.
Yeah, of course you're cutting it back, but
At pace and play the ball. Avoid that middle low.
wow.
Un-Collette-like, I'm
Do
going
you
to
know what? I
say.
was trying to find them words. It is
Yeah.
very un-Collette-like.
She's normally very,
She's,
very steady.
But I just think the way the balls have been running against her so far in the match, I think doesn't help. You're sort of looking for what's going to go. You start looking for what's going to go wrong.
No easy finish though for Amy here. She's got to do some work. Bump this red out with her
Bump it, leave the white where it is for the other one.
feather one to the other corner.
But I think she's going to be cutting it into the yellow. I don't know.
If it hits the yellow full ball, it'll go under the other one. Trusting a bit to luck, I think now.
Well, she's had it so far, hasn't
She
she?
has had all of it so far.
So she's giving it a bit of pace.
How's your luck?
She's got. I think she
She's
can
on it, I
Yeah,
think.
I think she's on it.
I think
Blacks.
everything still goes.
The black's
The black-
tired out. Black will have to go up to the
black
top.
goes top. If she can get past that black, this is another great chance for her. Clearly goes. Looking at it. Maybe it's not straightforward.
No.
Back for another look.
She might have to. Yeah, she's bending it around.
I don't think it needs much, does it? It
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't look like
It doesn't look like it needs a lot.
And that'll straighten the white ball up as well, so. That's a good
That's a
shot.
good shot as well. Natural angle to love the black to the top right pocket. Big shot in this match now. She's played it well.
think the yellow's actually helping this shot.
It's a guide, isn't it?
Yeah.
But we did see Amy cue a ball quite some distance and miss it by quite a way. A bit of tension in the run. Let's see how it is now. Straight as a die.
It's a great shot.
It's a nice finish.
Steps up 3-0. I think Collette really does need to get a hand on the table and
She needs to make something happen
yeah,
now.
and get a bit of run.
A surprise scoreline
So far
for me.
Yeah.
So Amy's got lots of talent, lots of skill, and she's a very experienced player. But you'd think Collette would have been the favourite going into the match, based on previous experiences and having won the title before. But, a nice 3-0 lead.
Good evening, viewers, wherever you might be watching from around the world. Coming to you from the Imperial Hotel here in Blackpool. This is yours truly, Joe Fanto, President of the World 8-Ball Pool Federation. I've just come in to give you a little bit of commentary on this women's final in the Ladies World Masters for 2019. We've got Amy Clare at the table at present. Looks like she's only got 3 balls to clear in this frame, and she's leading 3 frames to 0. So she's got 2 balls remaining. She's probably trying to work out how she's going to get back on that yellow. The ball closest to the bottom left-hand pocket. The angle should be there. Better just pot and maybe run into that left cushion. So she's taking the... Oh yeah, that went in nicely. I couldn't quite tell whether that would fit. So now she's got the yellow into the bottom left-hand pocket and then the black into the middle right-hand pocket. So she's taken quite a significant lead here in this match. And that's nicely done, screwing back to be very close to that black in the middle and leave it nice and straight for her. So Amy Clare King of South Africa takes a commanding lead to go 4-0 up in this Ladies World Masters final in best of 11 frames, which means they'll be playing in a race to 6. So Collette Henriksen from Northern Ireland will need to certainly try and get on the scoreboard if she's going to have any chance of making a comeback in this match. Referee's going to rack the balls. And this is a culmination of this ladies' final this year. Of course, it's coming to you from the Imperial Hotel here in Blackpool, and today we've had the opening ceremony of the World Championships team events for 2019. They'll be continuing until next Friday, so a full week of action will be coming to you from here in Blackpool in England. It's the World 8-Ball Pool Federation Championships, which are held here each year up until now. And each year when we have the World Championships here, we have been putting on this World Masters event as well. We have probably close to 500 players going through this venue over these 10 days. Of course, the men's singles started, men's world singles started earlier in last week on the Wednesday, right through to the weekend, and of course we've been playing the Masters the last 2 days, and team events started today in the World Championships. But that's quite an ominous scoreline there for Amy Clare King. She's got a wonderful start, and it would be nice to see Collette get back into this match. When you make it all the way to the final, you'd like to think you've given it a good shot, and of course Collette is certainly, I'm sure she's given it a good shot, just things haven't quite gone her way, and Amy Clare has been playing some good pool, they tell me. So today we had the opening ceremony with all the countries filing into the Imperial Hotel to their national anthems. Quite a moving moment for all the players, and it's normally quite a moving moment for myself up on stage, seeing them all come in and to their national anthems. For some players, it's well, for all players, it's a big occasion. They're all very proud to be playing the game that they enjoy so much, and then to ultimately finish up representing their country and marching in before the World Championships is a great achievement for them. So we're ready to start the fifth frame. Looks like Amy cleared a break. Quite a swift, clean method of chalking her cue. Try and make sure no little crusty bits remain on the tip. So that's a nice break, but unfortunately no balls potted. So let's see what Collette can do here. Very pensive. Doesn't look too anxious yet. She looks like she's playing a double first shot. Double it back into that middle pocket, and she's played that very nicely. But unfortunate there to finish up behind the yellow and preventing her from putting that red into the top right hand pocket. But she's got a cannon in this bottom right hand pocket here that she can try and play. And she's got plenty of room down the end of end of the table to cue nice and comfortably. She's playing it nice and steady. Now she may take this red into the bottom right, but she's also got the option that red which is close to the black and the yellow. It may go into the middle there. Middle left hand. But no, she's also looking at that ball at the top end of the screen and possibly try and play a safety and promote the red. Play that nice and slow. Unfortunately, I think she's come out and left an opportunity, the fact that it's double kissed. Amy Clare could take that yellow into the top left hand pocket. Or of course there's this yellow that she's looking at the moment, which is to left of screen, near the left cushion, bottom of screen. That's what she's going to go for. Nice steady stance. It was a good effort, but not quite. And she's left Collette an opportunity here with that red into the bottom right hand pocket. The tricky red's going to be the one that's very close to the yellow in the middle of the table, close to the black. So this is the final for these ladies. Nearly potted 2 balls in the one shot. Now, looked like she was trying to break into that pack of 4 balls then, I guess to disturb that red which is close to the yellow. So now this red will come into this bottom right hand pocket. I don't think she might have even been trying to block that, prevent that yellow from coming into the bottom right hand pocket, and the fact that she wasn't able to disturb those balls there, and that red is still tied up close to the yellow and black. So Amy Clare of South Africa finds herself in this women's final. She's taking that yellow in the top left-hand corner. She's played that nicely, and now she's may try and play that yellow that she's close to into the middle pocket. Or she may even be looking to no, she's going to take that yellow of the bottom left-hand pocket, and then I would say she'll play the cannon of the yellow, which is near the middle bottom cushion, into the other yellow, which is near the red, to either promote it over the bottom right-hand pocket or pot it. That's a good shot to cover that pocket. Makes things a little bit even more difficult for Collette. She may even just play a deliberate foul here. Yeah, she does exactly that, knowing that Amy Clare can't put that yellow into the bottom right-hand pocket. So I wonder if, of course she's got two shots now, Amy Clare. Surely she wouldn't return the compliment straight away. She does exactly that. Gives the table back to Collette. Collette Henriksen of Northern Ireland, playing in this Ladies World Masters final, the Imperial Hotel here in Blackpool. Of course, this event is put on sanctioned by the World 8-Ball Pool Federation, and it's put on in conjunction with the English Pool Association. So she's just made her way promoting that red. She'll pot that red. It'll be interesting to see where she plays the white, whether she just plays for position on the red into the near the middle of the table, or makes her way all the way across here. It's a little bit too hard, and she hasn't had much luck there. Now she's got that white jammed in that pack. She's going to have to negotiate her way out of a snooker and try and not leave Amy Clare a pot, which is going to be quite hard to do. In fact, looks like she's just going to pot that. No, she's played a defensive shot to have Amy Clare hopefully miss the first pot and not get full advantage of the foul. I don't think that yellow goes to the top left-hand pocket either, because there's that yellow in the way. it actually did go in from, yeah, it could have been potted, because that ball hit the left side of pocket. So which one will she take now? Possibly the yellow close to the black, which is, oh no, she's going down the table for that yellow near the balk line to the right of table. Maybe try and cut it in the top left hand pocket. No, she was trying for a safety. So Colette's got her work cut out here. She may try and cut the red that's near the yellow and black into the bottom right hand pocket, even if she can just promote it over the pocket and cover it, would be a good result. It's not easy, she's bridging over that cushion. Yeah, she's played that quite firm. She was trying for the pot, which unfortunately didn't get a result, and now she's let Amy Clare in here. She may try and pot that yellow into the bottom right hand pocket and screw back.
30 seconds.
Screw back to take the other yellow that's near the black. That's a nice shot. She'll probably may clear that. There's an opportunity to clear that yellow at the top left of table as well, if she so prefers. Just depends on which way she sees herself clearing these three balls, three yellows. She'd be quite happy leading 4-0 at the moment, but very important to keep concentrating and not think about the score, just concentrating on one shot after the other. Played that nicely. Put it nice and firm to get her white back off the cushion and closer to this yellow near the black, which she'll look to pot in the bottom right hand pocket. The tricky part here though is going to be how to try and get position on this last yellow, which is nearest the cushion, bottom cushion. She may just try and run through and see if she can finish up right of the yellow and pot it in the bottom left.
30 seconds.
Looks like she's playing that with she may have been intending to play that shot, because I can't imagine she was trying to leave herself on to double off of the left cushion. So it's quite a good shot, because Collette's really got nowhere to go here. She's snookered on that red, which is nearest the middle pocket. She's only got this red, which is not really going anywhere as far as being able to be potted at this end of the table. You could try for a lucky double, but so she's going to. Yeah, she was trying to get that red between the two yellows to prevent the possibility of Amy Clare potting out. So Amy Clare here's got a great opportunity to take an even more commanding lead. It's a nice shot, and that yellow has finished up nicely for it to pot into this bottom right hand pocket, and then either stun or make her way around. She should be able to pot this yellow into the bottom right, and maybe with a little bit of side. Should be a little bit of left hand side for her from where she's having this shot, and then her white running off this bottom cushion around the red. See how she's shaping up. No, she played the screw back. She's gone a fair bit past where she was hoping to finish. She was obviously trying to get position on that black into the bottom left hand pocket. You saw her look up. Now she can certainly still pot that black in the bottom left hand pocket, but it's a bit tricky as far as preventing the in off. But she seems to be looking at the black for the bottom right hand pocket. Maybe she likes the angle better. Again, if you play that white right, it's going to go in the bottom left hand pocket. But she's playing it with bottom and right. It's a nice shot. I think she was very conscious of going in off, and just tended to overcut it, because as you would have seen, she would have had to play a little bit thicker on the black to pot it, and by doing that, the white could have gone into the bottom left hand pocket. But by playing that black over the pocket, it's still going to be quite difficult for Collette Henriksen of Northern Ireland to pot out here. It's a good effort, but again, didn't get too much luck there. She could have come off this this bottom cushion and into the red and knocked the red out, but unfortunately it wasn't to be. She just snuck the red and finds herself having to play some pretty serious doubles for the red to go in. She may even just play a defensive. Yeah, she's just leaving a snooker. Yeah, so that's quite a dangerous double to go for, because she would have to go up the table and try and pot the black that way, and of course you could foul by hitting the red first. She's played a deliberate foul and said, yeah, you can have two shots, Collette. Let's see what you can do with them. Because as you can see, that red's touching black, and if Collette plays her ball and the black falls in, then it's another frame to Amy Claire. So she's going to try and just feather that red. Go past it, and there we go. That's what we didn't want to do. And Amy Claire, it's all going the right way for her. She goes to a 5-0 lead now, and she's only one frame away from this title. Ladies World Masters Champion for 2019. That's the title they're playing for here. So the referee's called upon again to rack up the balls. So we're coming to you from Blackpool here, the Imperial Hotel. We've been here for quite a number of years now. So these World Championships will continue on until Friday. As you can see, our sponsor's name there, Strawn and Aramuth. Strawn, of course, is the cloth, and the World Championships this year under the name of Supreme. It's known as the Supreme World Championship. Supreme are the table suppliers. They've been a wonderful sponsor for many, many years. Let's see if Collette can pull something out of the bag here. Just, if you look at the way those balls bounced away, she nearly had a pot, but of course it wasn't meant to be. And she's left quite a spread for Amy Clare, who only needs one more frame to win this title. Looking at those, doesn't matter, should give herself a good chance of going out here. If she goes for reds, then there's only one ball which is not in a clean potable position. That's that red near the middle pocket, which is right up against the cushion. But looks like she's going to go for yellows. Pot that yellow into the left middle. And she's promoted that yellow off the cushion and into an area where it can find a pocket to go in. And she's got a couple of options here. She can pot this yellow nearest the bottom cushion into the bottom right hand pocket, or yellow that she's close to there in the middle into the middle right hand pocket. I would think that she's going to go for this yellow into the bottom right. Then make her way around to that yellow in the middle of the table, making sure she's got a very steady bridge, using the cushion as a bit of a support. And she's missed the pot. I guess any time you've got a bridge a little bit higher than normal, it increases the degree of difficulty. That's exactly what we saw there. There was just an overcut on what normally wouldn't have been too difficult a pot from that distance. So what can Collette do here? I wonder what's going through her mind. She'd be saying, how do I find myself in this position? With all the reds she has on the table, she's only left herself this one red potable, which is near the black. And you saw that little bit of anguish on her face when that occurred. So now she's got to try and pot this red in the bottom left-hand pocket, and her white will come out. That's a lovely shot, but unfortunately she didn't work her white very well, because now it's quite awkward to try and get onto those reds down the other end of the table and find a pot. Yeah, that red in the cushion there on the left she's looking at, but I don't think it goes past that yellow. You just had a look at the yellow there in the top left hand pocket. It would have to be absolutely perfect. She just played it out. I guess she was hoping to play it into the yellow and remove the yellow from that pocket and leave the red covering it. So Amy Clare all the yellows are in a potable position, just like the reds. She's got one probably more difficult ball than the rest, which is that one near the middle pocket. And even that might be off the cushion enough to go in there, but it certainly goes down the rail. She's played a nice soft. So she obviously intends to put that yellow into the middle left-hand pocket. She's got the two yellows down there, one near the balk line and one nearest the bottom cushion, which is that second one that she'll play for the middle pocket here.
30 seconds.
Having a good look. Each player's got their ritual before a shot. See that thumb up forming the bridge. She's played that nice and steady into the middle pocket. She's got a nice slow calm manner around the table. Having a good look at all her options. So she's going to clear that end of the table. Take that into the top left hand and maybe stun back slightly. Done exactly that. Now I suspect she'll play that yellow that she's closest to the bottom right hand pocket. Try and cannon that yellow into the pocket and leave the object ball that she's going to hit nice and close to this bottom right hand pocket. She had a good look at that yellow near the middle to see if it sneaks past and into the pocket. It probably does. On screen I normally find that those shots are deceiving on screen, but I find that once the player goes from they do sneak past. And so that shot went according to plan. It's a question whether she goes for that yellow near the middle right now, or takes the the yellow over the bottom right hand pocket first. At the moment she's got a little bit of an angle on that yellow in the middle, whereas if she takes this bottom right hand pocket first, the yellow over the bottom right hand pocket first, she should be able to get a little closer and a better angle to succeed with the shot. She's got close. She's probably gone a little bit further than what she would have liked, but she can certainly still very potable, and she should be able to hold her white to leave herself on the black into the bottom left, or otherwise she just plays a little bit firmer and her white will run to take the black in the bottom right. Having a good look at it, it's a delicate shot. She's only 2 shots away from winning this title of Ladies Women's Masters Champion for 2019. And just shaded the edge of the pocket and didn't drop. So Collette is still in this match by the slimmest of possible, just hanging on by a thread. She has an opportunity here. All those 4 balls are certainly potable, but she's got to keep her nerve, knowing that she's 5-0 down and 1 frame to go to lose the match if she makes a mistake. So she's got to stay steady and focused. Ooh, I thought she was going to get an unlucky kiss, but that's turned out nicely. She can put that red into the top right arm pocket and stun back for the red in the middle. Oh, she's probably should still be fine. She can just run that red into the middle left hand pocket and not too hard with the white, and leave her White just runs through, and the black into the bottom right hand pocket. Where that yellow is gives her a little bit of insurance on the black if it were not to go, but I'm sure she can pot this in there. And Collette Henriksen finally gets her first frame on the board. It's the 6th frame that it's taken for her to score her first frame, so she is trailing 1 frame to 5 against Amy Claire King of South Africa. Collette Henriksen, of course, from Northern Ireland. So this Lady Women's Masters Final coming to you from the Imperial Hotel here in Blackpool in England, wherever you're watching around the world. Big cheerio. Yours truly, Joe Fanto. And the referee racking up the reds in meeting of the World 8 Ball Pool Federation annual general meeting yesterday. One of the minor amendments to the world rules was that the actual setup of the balls has been shown under the referee's guidance, and now we've actually moved it so that they form part of the rules. You can see the setup with the 2 reds in the top right hand corner and the 2 yellows bottom left, and then they alternate in colours, and of course you can see the yellows forming a J down the bottom there. That's now the official rack up. In the past, it's a nice break, and a red is potted. In fact, it's a second red. Another red had snuck in somewhere. So she's got to decide which denomination, reds or yellows, she's going to take here. And of course, this is the 5-year cycle for the rule changes, and that's why it was on the agenda yesterday at the annual general meeting, and there were no significant changes to the rules, which is a good thing. A good thing for most that sort of see our game as a point of difference in terms of its rules, and that you can play very attacking and yet they're still capable of playing a good defensive game if you can master the rules, and it's one of the few games, if any, that I know of that you can do a deliberate foul and maybe play it to your advantage, which is one of the strategies sometimes. So this is Amy Claire King, who just about took the match out in the last frame, but fortunately for Collette Henriksen, she was able to get another opportunity and managed to get a score on the board. But these yellows, they're quite, they look quite inviting. Those 4 yellows all in the middle of the table, all very pottable. You probably just go back and forth and take those yellows. She may even leave that yellow that she's close to at the moment, the white, till last. Take the other 3 in the middle, and then leave this yellow near the middle pocket as the position ball for the last one before the black, if she's playing the yellow in the top left. So with the lie she's got here, she can take either the yellow into the bottom left, or I don't think I'd like the yellow in the bottom right, because of the work she needs to do on the white to not lose it. I guess this is all about her shot preference, because there's more than one way to do this. That's a nice pot, and now having played that shot, in order to keep the break going, the obvious shot is the yellow into the middle, into that right-hand middle pocket. And either she leaves the white roughly where that yellow is now to take the yellow into the bottom left, or she can sort of run through a little bit and try and set that white to pot the yellow into the opposite middle pocket. Let's see what she does with the white. Yeah, she's run through, and she's run through a little bit further than what she would have liked. Because, and by doing it, she's prevented herself from potting one of those yellows, the one nearest the red. So she's going to need to take this yellow that's she's lining up for near the black. She'll probably take it into the top left-hand pocket now, rather than try and cut it in the middle. Because by doing that, she can stun the white. This is probably the title shot, because this goes in the top left, and she's missed. I wonder if that was running through her mind. I think it can quite often happen, because as you can see, she pots that yellow, she's on the yellow in the middle and black in the bottom right hand pocket. So that's kind of, you can say, the second opportunity for her to win the match. That has gone by the wayside. Is this a no-man for Collette? She played that very nicely. So as she worked the white ball with the side to come off the cushion and be on this red into the bottom right hand pocket. So she can run that red into the bottom right and then the red into the middle left, and work her way down to those two reds at the top of the table. So far so good according to plan. Maybe she would have liked an angle. The white's probably just run a little bit too far, because she would have liked an angle to be able to run to the red near the balk. Playing with top by the looks. Yeah, just stun around. That's an awkward bridge there. She's left on that red, which is near yellow at the top of the table, and she's got a bridge over the black for that shot. I wonder whether she's even going to go for the pot, or just make sure that she plays a legal shot, and we'll see. That's a great effort. Not quite. She needed that one to go for her if she was when things start to go right for you and you can feel that you might be getting back into a match, those normally go. Amy Claire King of South Africa, she can take that yellow into the middle pocket, middle left, and probably the yellow into the bottom left, and the black into the bottom right. Let's see how it unfolds. Just having a good look at it, working out the angle she's got to give that object ball. It's got the table cushion to assist with the bridge. That's a nice pot into the middle. So that yellow now comes into this bottom left-hand pocket. Amy Claire King of South Africa. Got a few supporters there watching on. This is the Ladies World Masters Final. 2 balls to go for Amy Claire King to win the title. Having a good look at every angle of that ball. She's had a good look at the angle that she's got to play in order to pot it into the bottom left-hand pocket. Just bridging over the cushion increases the degree of difficulty a little bit, and as you can see what's happened there, she's overcut that yellow. So Collette is still in this match. Just takes a couple of good shots here to get this other frame. I guess by she's got to play this red into the top left hand corner, but try not to play too hard where the white comes back too far, because she's got to try and leave the white there close to that red, the other red, to pot in the top right. But no, she was more concerned about missing that red into the top left and leaving the white down that end of the table for the yellow into the middle. So she's achieved that, but didn't pot her red, and it's not a bad, at least it's a good result, because I think that yellow is very difficult to cut into the left-hand middle pocket. But Amy Claire's been certainly having a good run in this match. Of course, you can see you can pick the danger here if she goes for the cut, but she may be going for a double here into that top right-hand pocket, doubling off that left cushion. That's exactly what she's attempted. So that's the fourth attempt to take the match, and that hasn't quite come off. Can Collette pull another frame here? That's better. She's got a nice little angle here if she pots that red to bring her white back away from the cushion and closer to this black, which needs to go into the bottom right hand pocket. That's a lovely pot, and that yellow's coming closer to the black, and that's the second frame for Collette Henriksen of Northern Ireland, as she trails 2 frames to 5 in this ladies' World Masters final. Is her confidence growing slightly, and she's starting to feel some hope for the fact that things may be turning her way. And Amy Claire King must be wondering, I've had 4 opportunities now to take this match. But I'm sure she's been playing pool for quite some time, and been experiencing the highs and lows of what happens in a match where things are going really well 1 minute, and it can turn rather quickly. But the main thing is to keep your concentration and just one shot at a time, not look at the scoreboard. But sometimes you just can't help it. So wherever you're watching this final, anywhere in the world, people are certainly up and about in the bottom end of the world. Lots of viewers in Australia normally watching these championships. This is the 27th year of the world titles for the World 8 Ball Pool Federation. That is the 2-shot rule played by World Rules, which every 5 years we have a good look at the rules and put it out to the member countries to see if they think there are any changes that we should make that are going to improve the rules. And in fact this year there were no real changes to the rules, apart from putting the manner in which the balls are racked and making it an official part of the rules, rather than being in the guidelines, which is the referee's guide. actually highlighting what a total snooker is in the rules, and that's simply just a main heading alteration. And there was one other that is just including a description of the lag in the rules. That's a lag is what two players do at the start of a game to try and determine who's going to break first, where they put their whites behind the baulk and fire up the table and try and finish up as close as possible to the back cushion. Referee's having a little bit of a chat. One of the players is not in the arena at the moment. A little bit hard to tell which one it is. I think it may be Amy Claire. Must have asked for time out. Collette, Henriksen, Northern Ireland. Yeah, that's Collette there. She looks like she's got the break as well. Sure, she'd love to get this frame as well and see herself within 2 frames, and then it's a nice break. Is something going to go for her? No. Amy Claire, will she take the match in this frame? The 8th frame of this best of 11 frames, race to 6. Of course, the lie where the white is not very inviting, even though that yellow that she's close to will come across to the middle right-hand pocket, but she's got a red over the cush. Sorry, her red over the pocket in that top right-hand corner. It's getting a little bit late at night here in Blackpool, but it's probably still daylight outside. Been some long days the last few days. Hope you're enjoying this this match between these two ladies. Amy Claire on the reds. She's got those 2 reds near the baulk line to the left of the table, because there's those 2 to the right as well. She can put one of those yellows into the middle left-hand pocket. I think that's the shot she'll be going for at the moment. She played that very nicely. Unfortunately, she's put that red onto the cushion. She's going to double that back, or she's going to play safety. That's a nice shot, because a very clever shot. Kind of double kissed that red towards the top left-hand pocket and restricted her opponent's next shot by leaving that white close into the yellow. Now she's returned the compliment by leaving a tight shot herself. Amy Claire King at the table now from South Africa, leading this match 5 frames to 2. In a very commanding position at the moment. She's already had a few opportunities to take this match out and couldn't quite do it. But she still must be feeling reasonably comfortable with this lead. And would have every reason to believe that she can win this match. So both players are a little bit cagey here. keeping the white locked in. Collette's on the yellow balls. I think the referee was looking to see if those balls were touching. Would have thought she's got to play away here anyway. Again, that was quite a... I guess she couldn't do too much the way that her white was lying. And she's seeing what... she's got that red near the right-hand cushion. Can cut that to the top right-hand pocket. She's just, again, playing for safety, but she's left it open now. Collette has the opportunity with these several balls out in the open. There's a yellow there potable into that middle left-hand pocket, which I think she's looking at now. But she's looking for the yellow nearest the middle of the table by the looks, going for to pot in the bottom left-hand pocket, and plays that very nicely. It's a good shot, Collette. Collette Henriksen, Northern Ireland. It's unfortunate she's got that yellow there close to those two reds. Not potable. Now this will just come over the pocket. So Amy King, she may try and tuck that red in behind the yellow here at the bottom left hand pocket. Having a good look at the gap to see if it That's not what she meant to do, I'm sure. So Collette has got another opportunity here with two shots. Two shots on the red, and she's nicely been left on this red that will run down to the bottom left-hand pocket. And with two shots, you'd be thinking that she might be able to pot out. Sorry, she's on the yellows. So as you can see, she's put that yellow into the left middle pocket. Yeah, yellows are a little bit more awkward, but she has got two shots. She's got that yellow which is close to those two reds. This yellow she'll probably run. No, she's played a double. Played a double. She's got one shot to play. Looks like she's going to play the awkward yellow. Either that or she's looking at a way to pot and get it out.
30 seconds.
No, it's just all about trying to promote it out into the open for the next shot. Because she's banking on the fact that Amy Claire King's not going to pot out on this shot because of the way the reds are lying. Got those three reds in the top right hand corner of the table that are being prevented from being potted down there by that yellow which is covering the pocket.
30 seconds.
So Amy has 1 minute to have her shot. The referee calls a 30-second warning after the first 30 seconds. I guess she was trying to cover that pocket if it hadn't gone in, if it wasn't potting. Looking to see if there's a plant on there on those yellows. From here it doesn't look it, but it can be deceiving on the screen. If the plant is not on, she can take that yellow over the top right hand corner and come out and then deal with those two yellows. Yeah, that's what she's done. So she can pot yellow into the bottom left hand pocket, or she can cut into the middle, whatever her preference. Collette Henriksen trying to get into this match, knowing that her opponent only has to win one more frame to win the title. It looks like it's not going, unfortunately. She's a little bit frustrated with herself. Amy Claire King now on red balls. Thinking to play this red bottom cushion into the bottom left hand pocket, or was it two-way bet here? She can actually try and put that red and cover. I'm sure she would prefer to pot it if she does go for it, but she might even do a bit more work at the top end of the table. No, she's decided on this red, bottom of screen, and see how well she can play this shot. Well, it's a good shot because it's promoted that red and left the white quite safe. So Collette Henriksen, she's just going to play tight, I think. She's got the yellow, which is a double. That yellow on the right of screen. But she's going to play tight here and try and not leave her opponent a pot. But that red does pot into the middle pocket, the middle right hand pocket. Collette Claire King of South Africa on the red balls. Is she going to go for this red into the middle pocket? Or is it just going to be a conservative sneak and try and put the one safe? No, she played a lovely shot into the middle pocket. That's a great pot. Amy Claire King. That's a shot of a champion. And she's only got one more frame to win for this title of Ladies World Masters Champion for 2019. That's what they're playing for. Collette Henriksen of Northern Ireland. This is Amy Claire at the table. She's taking, that's a nice pot. It's a lovely pot. Again, that could be the first ball of a break which leads into taking out this frame. You can pot that red in the top right hand pocket and come out slightly. Either run the red closest to cushion to this bottom right hand pocket. Okay, so it's a nice steady shot. So she's got two options, either that red nearest the cushion to come to the bottom right hand pocket, or the loose red into this top bottom left hand pocket. Amy Claire King, she must be thinking that she's getting close again. She's had about 4 of these opportunities so far in this match. She raced to a 4-0 lead. She raced to a 5-0 lead. So she's taking this red into his bottom right hand pocket. It's looking good, looking good. That's a big shot, and she's got position on that red in that opposite top left hand pocket, and the perfect angle to get onto the black. She'd be trying to keep her concentration and not think about the score in the moment. Amy Claire King. Lining up, taking her time. It's in there. You can hear the roar of the crowd. They can sense it. Black into this bottom right hand pocket. Having a good look. Still chalking her cue. Probably doesn't need that much chalk, but just gathering her composure. One last clean stroke. So it's Amy Claire King of South Africa, Ladies World Masters Champion, defeating Collette Henriksen of Northern Ireland 6 frames to 2. Congratulations all round from the referee. And that's it from this Ladies Masters final for 2019. Hope you've enjoyed the action, and over the next 5 days there'll be plenty of action coming to you from Blackpool here in England of the World 8-Ball Pool Federation World Championships, the Supreme World Championships for 2019. That's it for this evening. And we're going to stay online now and watch the presentation. Sean Baker, Tournament Director, out there for this World Masters. Amy Claire. So Sean Baker making the announcements. First of all, presenting the runner-up trophy. It looked for a while that she may get back into the match, Collette, but it wasn't to be. Collette Henriksen of Northern Ireland, runner-up for 2019, presented by Sean Baker. And now for the champion. Amy Claire King of South Africa, presented with the winner's trophy. Ladies World Masters Champion 2019. Now you can stay and watch the photo session. That's it from me from this final. Hope you've enjoyed it, but stay tuned for the rest of the coming week for the World Championships. Lots of events, men's teams, women's teams, lots of action from some great pool players around the world. That's it from Joe Fanto.